pasa? Que pasa? What's going on, Clemente? How's Clemente? Who else is in here? It's me and Clemente. What's up, man? How you doing? You alright? I'm good. Good. We'll wait for people to get in here. I actually went in a few seconds early. Everybody's probably watching football. Football. What's going on, everybody? Game Time Brian, otherwise known as the Mailman. Finished up my mail route, getting ready to head back to the office. Wanted to get my lunchtime chat in. I hope all is well. Nobody's talking. So, Vinny Hagen's in the house. What's up, Vin? West Virginia country boy. How are you? I talked to Phil. Doesn't seem like there's going to be any any show tonight. Phil and the girl are running around town like a bunch of lovebirds, and he doesn't want to do a show tonight. So that means, what's up, Mark? You might see me at 8 o'clock live streaming a game. I got to go home and see what the wife is doing. Everybody say a prayer. Looks like her mother is not going to make it through the week. So she had to be a drive to the airport. She had to leave the house by 4 o'clock this morning. Hey, Mark. What's up, Rolo? She left the house about 4 o'clock to get to the airport to pick her sister up, who just got back to Colorado literally a week ago. But she flew in on a red eye, and my wife had to go pick her up, and they spent a time. She actually drove her all the way back down to where she's staying in a facility. And they're at her bedside. My wife just actually got home a little while ago from early this morning. So there's a good chance she's going to be sleeping tonight. So that means no primetime Phil because he's in love. I'll probably be streaming the Ram game tonight. Thanks, Mark Holmes. You know how it is, bro. So I probably go home and stream the Ram game tonight at 8 o'clock. That's going to be the plan. Thanks, everybody. I just know that at this stage, there's no turning back, right? She's young. Her husband died literally a year ago, a few days ago. My father-in-law. So my parents are already passed. So it's sad in that respect, obviously. But in the same respect, it's no life to be a bedridden. Yesterday, 105.3, the fan mentioned Osa overshown Maris playing Neal and his young players on defense. I hope so, Ultra. We need all them back. I hope you're right, bro. Thanks, everybody, for the prayers. Thank you, Curtis. What's up, Game Time? Hey, David. At this point, it's not about prayers to save her. Now it's prayers that she goes peacefully and swiftly, in my opinion, because it's no way. It's no way to be. Yeah, Vinny, exactly. I believe they will franchise tag or get deal done with Osa. Ultra, I did hear that, and let's be honest, Osa has always been a very good player. He hasn't finished the season always the best, but to Osa's defense, he hasn't had a guy next to him necessarily that complimented him or has been good. And this year, Mozzie has done a good job. Yes, Mozzie Smith, once you put the weight back on, Mozzie Smith is a strong man. So that has actually helped Osa. Logan Motorsports, Raymond Walker, what's up? Mozzie has helped. Yes, Ultra, there you go. She will soon be with her husband. Vinny Hagen, exactly. That's how I look at it. It's sad, but again, what kind of life is it to be bedridden? And it is what it is. Sad, I'm not gonna lie, but and we got to go through the whole process of funerals and all that. Again, not fun, but it's not about us, it's about her. So life is more than sports. It is. Thanks, Ultra. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Life is not just about sports, but sports is what makes life. Let's be honest. Sports definitely helps life. Without sports, I'd be lost. But that being said, what's everybody's thought about tomorrow's game? Number one, do you want to win or do you want to lose? Number two, do you think we're going to win? It's a tough spot. You know, Eagles are going to try and run for 200 yards. Our defense has been playing well. Sports United Mark and his doll. Yeah, this is true. Win. I agree. Obviously, Ultra, I want to win. Why? Because it's the Eagles. We can't hide ourselves from the fact that it's a divisional game. I could never root against my team. When it's over, we'll move on accordingly. Jay, it's going to be a close game. We'll see, Jay. Again, I think, how could I say this? Imagine not having Jalen for the whole year. Imagining not having Kenyon Mitchell and or Slay for on the field at all but one game. Right? Imagine not having Josh Sweat and imagine not having we'll go Milton. We won't even go Jalen. Well, yeah, we won't go Jalen Carter. We'll go. Imagine not having Milton or Josh Sweat. Imagining not having your best linebacker for half the season. So, again, I think Dallas has done a decent job. Dustin Bosley, Rolla, a win would be great against the Birds. Clemente, I think we're going to play hard. No matter the outcome, Eagles have to worry about health for their players. They do. Marist, Ultra, did we not talk about Marist and we got laughed at by some fan bases? Oh, you guys love your draft picks. Okay. I'm not writing off Kalen Carson, but obviously Kalen Carson was not up for the task at this point. But that being said, Marist is. Marist is finally getting his shot. You'll see. You'll see. Oscar Perini, what's going on? Going down. Randall Carlson, wormhole, ready for a 4-day vacation. Marist will be our best linebacker, and I love Overshown. You and me both, man. Drew, what's going on, man? Marist ceiling is Fred Warner. Ooh, I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that. You said that just in time for Drew to laugh at you. But I wouldn't mind a Dre Greenlaw. My pills are good, Logan. Pills are good. There he goes. He's going to shit on our parade. God forbid we have something to talk positive about. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what's going on. At the end of the day, it's a divisional game. I want to see my guys play hard. Our best offensive weapon is gone. He's not playing tomorrow. So we might as well just tee the ball up nice and high for the Eagles. Hey, there you go. We got a bunch of Jalens who can't catch the ball on a consistent basis. Brandon Cooks is a shot fighter. Clemente, Maris puts on some more weight. He's going to be lights out. Maris has a knack for knocking the ball out. Dick Twist. That was a real video at a UFC fight. That's why I thought it was hysterical. But yes, I am done my route, so I'll be done on time. I got help today. Thank you, young man. Thank you, young man, Dat, for the assistance. The depleted defense didn't give up 36 points to a rookie quarter. Uh-oh, shots fired, Drew. Hey, Ultra, you know they're going to try and get 200 yards for Saquon tomorrow. You know that. That's the game plan. Gainwell and Saquon, they want that record, albeit in an extra game. There definitely will be an asterisk, unless he does it against Dallas and runs for 270, whatever the number is, 260 something. There's going to be an asterisk because there's an extra game. But you know he's going to try and put up a big number, so that way they're actually going to play him next week. And to me, you're flirting with disaster knowing you play that first week in the wild card round. But that would scare me, Drew, that it only takes Hurts to go out for you to not be able to win. That's all I'm saying. We've been doing it with a half a team. You know, it seems like as much as I believe that, it's a catch-22. That's a reason why Hurts might be the Eagles MVP over Saquon, because when he's not there, they don't win. So that's I mean, he's not MVP league just because of the stats, but he may be the Eagles MVP because it seems like when Hurts don't play, they don't win. Whereas Dallas, they have to learn how to win with a lot of dreck. It's not as big a deal, 2,000 yards in 17 games. Well, if he does it tomorrow, if Hurts plays, he would be on defense to stop the Commanders from scoring 36 points. He plays safety. He played nose tackle. He is strong. Jalen is strong. So, you know, he deadlifts a lot. So, bedpan Drew. So what you saying, Drew, is Jalen is the ribs and duck for the Eagles. I don't know what that means, but ribs and dick. There it is. There it is. Jalen is the best QB in the division, so of course it would be an issue. Well, I don't know about that. But that's for a different day, Drew. He's not playing, so it don't matter. No excuses, right? That's what you've been saying. So, no excuses. You guys got to get it done. You got a healthy defense. So you better win. You're an 8-point favorite tomorrow. You better blow out the Cowboys. You got to, right? All the shit talking, it has to be an easy win for the Birds tomorrow. So, Fish and Cars, go Birds! What up, bro? Welcome to the show, my man. How's the games going today? How was the first game today? What's the score of the Charger game? I got Lad McConkey. I need a big game from Lad if I have any chance. George, DC for life. Salute. Oscar Perini. 40-7. Wow, Fish and Cars. Did Lad score? I need a good 30 spot from Lad to get back into the game. Well, all due respect, the blowout isn't 27-16. Randy McIntyre, you want me to stream tonight at 8 o'clock, bro? Bobby, 2 TDs? Uh-oh. I'm back in the game, Bobby. You guys want me to stream tonight, or are you guys busy? We're talking 8 o'clock. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you want me to stream. Lad is a stud. 1,000 yards as a rookie, something that Devontae Drops couldn't do. Bobby Murphy, Dickerson broke OT's record in 16 games. OJ did it in 14. Is there asterisk next to Dickerson's record? Not sure. I don't know. Is there? It's still a great feat. Nobody's saying it's not, Bobby, but it's like rushing for 1,000 yards ain't nothing anymore. You know what I'm saying? All right. we got a few people who want to stream. Deron Bland is a great football. I'll just have to have more of the liquid gold tonight. That's all. Double down on the liquid gold. Deron Bland is a great football player, and he's back. Clemente, watching game. All right, cool. Watching game or streaming game? Hey, game time. Cowboys only win this game with defense, or we get our asses handed to. Donnie's drum covers. Yeah, I'm calling for a 10-point Eagle win. I think Eagles defense has a good day. I think Kenyon might actually get an interception because Cooper Rush stinks. He's playing better, don't get me wrong. But I'm going to root for the Cowboys. Stream only if you have enough liquid gold to get through it, but I'll be fine. I'm off for the next 4 days, so I'm not going to drink anything other than a coffee tonight. We'll set up our New Year's stream. Dickerson did it in 16 games. Dallas averaged just over 20 points, and Eagles defense doesn't allow points. Well, that's what I'm saying. You would have thought that, though, last week, but again, 36 points. It's rough, man. Did not look good. They're leaking oil coming down the stretch again, Drew. Mitchell, Slade, DeJean. Yeah, I know. Here's the deal with the Eagles defense, Drew. Not to say you don't have some nice young players. It's all about the front four. And this upcoming year becomes an interesting because you got Milton Williams, Josh Sweat. You're probably going to lose them. Your salary cap actually starts taking a hit. So they're a team who only rushes 4, so they're allowed to play coverage. So it's very hard to throw in the Eagles when they're getting pressure with 4. Dallas offense can free it up. There will be openings over the top. Over the top. Cooper Rush has better stats than Dak. I know. I'm just trying to mess around. Cooper Rush, 9 TDs, 1 interceptions. He's playing better. He definitely is playing better. So what if Cooper Rush goes into the Eagles game and has a career record blowout? Dustin, if that happens, we're going to call out the Birds for being fraudulent. That's what's going to happen. You can't just have one guy out and cry the blues. This is a team game. You got to be able to run the ball against Drew's saying our defense is ass when the last 6 games will tell you we're playing good. We're playing good. Diggs only played 9 games and has more interceptions than the whole Eagles starting. Again, and he was never right this year. Eagles front 4 is better than that. But Dallas doesn't have a great front 4, especially with a DeMarcus Lawrence out, Sam Williams out. I mean, our defensive tackles, we know that. It's not about being better than Dallas. It's dominant. But I'm saying next year you're definitely losing Milton Williams, or you're gonna trade somebody. You're not gonna be able to afford him. Drew, I'm with you, bro. Micah is licking his chops. That's one thing I'll say, Donnie's drum covers. In the immortal words of Micah Parsons, F them birds. Jamie Garcia, Happy New Year, buddy. Wrong, Drew. Cowboys front 4 has more sacks than the Pigeons. Well, we have more sacks. I would still take Jalen. I would take Jalen Carter as the best player. I would say Osa's the next best right now with D-Law and obviously Micah being the biggest stud. The last 6 games. Again, Drew, most of your schedule this year were bums, right? But we're not taking that away from you. I heard McCarthy is sitting Guyton intentionally because he wants to win. Is Richards back this game? Yes, I believe he is. What's up, Linda? I brought you up this morning. Eagles have more talent than Dallas on defense, period. When healthy, I think it's close, but okay. Then you should win easily. Mike is the best player. Yeah, I agree. Mike is the best player on the field. That's a fact. Drew, wrong. How many All-Pros on your... Well, again, we don't want to go too deep into facts, Ultra, because, they're playing really good team defense, but individual, it's hard to play when we were losing guys at the rate we were. Chargers clinch playoff berth. Jim Harbaugh leads LA. Congrats to the Chargers. Ultra 10 in a row, and the last 3 wins were against Ravens, Rams, and Pittsburgh. Well, we beat Pittsburgh. We didn't play the Rams, and we lost to the Ravens early. Get him, Ultra. Get his ass. Drew, your team is getting weaker. Yeah, it's definitely. The only way I see a non-one and done is if they get the Commanders at home or the Buccaneers at home. If they get the Commanders or Buccaneers, they'll win a playoff game. Outside of that, Eagles are done. But that's just my points. 32 points by Ladd. Bobby, I'll have to check my scoring in my other league. Hopefully, that would be phenomenal. I saw 11, all 59 career sacks. I'm wondering how many forced. Well, I don't know, Clemente. Ultra probably has those facts. Brian, it's a trend with the birds. It'll be fun to watch, man. Either way, I wish we were in the dance, but there's always next year. If Barkley gets injured, Bug, no more offense for the bird. Well, Dustin, I like Gainwell, but he's no Saquon. I mean, Saquon is the gift that keeps on giving. Saquon Barkley, without him, they would be up Schitt's Creek. They would definitely be up Schitt's Creek. But without Jalen, they don't win either. So it's interesting. In your honest opinion, Game Time, do you think Mike McCarthy's coming back? Yes, I do. I do. JoJo was here. JoJo, I was just talking about my mother-in-law. They don't expect her to make it through the week, so I'm very sorry to hear about what you're going through. So let me know what happened. So at the end of the day, we're all having fun here. It's not life and death like Logan says. We'll see. Lions is the best. Yeah, Lions are the best. It's not even close. But what time? 4:07. I'll stay until another 5 minutes. Sorry to hear about your mother-in-law, Game Time. Your family. Thanks, Clemente. I appreciate you, man. It's that time of year, and you hate to deal with it, but she has no kind of life. Happy holidays, Game. What's good? Not much, Leo. How you doing, man? Mark reached out to me, and he was dogging you last night big time. You dodging him. Go Bengals, Colts, and 49ers. Oh, there you go. Mark just put up his link. What time is his show? 5 o'clock, right? Yeah. Yeah, Randy, I know, buddy. It is what it is. My parents have been passed. My mother died in 2008. My father had been passed away like 2000. So it's been a while for my parents. They were both heavy smokers, Randy. So that's my mother basically died of COPD. My father was a big drinker, so he had some issues. So I don't smoke, and I drink a little bit, but there was extenuating. No, I mean he said you were gonna go stop by his house or the Red Brick. If the Cowboys beat the Pigeons, they will go nuts. Ultra, they'll come up with an excuse. You know that. Again, it's a win-win for me, because if Dallas wins, then I get to sit back and listen to the excuses. If Dallas loses, then our draft pick is good. We're not in the playoffs, so at the end of the day, they had the last laugh, at least for another week or two. If the Cowboys, Drew says the Eagles are the best in the NFC. Well, Vinny, he's entitled to his opinion. We may think he's crazy, but, let him have his opinion. We'll get to watch it play out. My cigars are ready, and we will be doing a A live stream of all live streams. Yeah, Randy, I hear you, man. I definitely hear you. Linda, Vinny Hagen, what does the record say? Ultra, that would be fun. Common opponents. Falcons, Browns, Commandos, Steelers, and Panthers. Eagles record 4-2. Cowboys record 5-2. Wow, there you go. Mark is going through the different stages of mourning the Dallas season just to get to. Yeah. Well, supposedly Philly 500's dodging them too. Philly 500 is looking a little shaky. Only one team wins the Super Bowl. Randy, what we've been saying that. I don't like how my front office goes about doing business, but at the end of the day, only one team does win the Super Bowl. Chris May, what's up, brother? Pigeons barely beat the Browns, Jaguars, Panthers, Cowboys. See, you're bringing way too many facts for this show. They don't want to hear facts. They just want us to say how great they are. Bobby, what up? By the way, your record means nothing since the playoffs start. I hear you, Linda. So, I hear you. So, to me, it would have to be NFC Championship game or it's a very disappointing season for the Eagles. I mean, you have to make it to the championship game or it's a failed season, in my opinion. That's why they play the games. Yes, it was the drones. Dustin, I was watching Stephen Greer's latest video. He was on a podcast, Dustin. And the drones, it's from the CIA, bro. Yeah, that's right. Mark does do a lot of fake shit. So, right, Marky? Drew is doing a humanitarian mission to Philly to give Rocky statue a circumcision. I don't even know where that's at. Where is the Rocky statue? If we win the last 2 games, we have the best division record. Wouldn't that be funny? If Drew went from a sweep in the division to not even having the best division record. That would be funny. What up, Dustin? I agree. Eagles at least have to make it to. Yeah, that's fair, Bobby. That's fair. I'm not saying they got to win that. I know Drew and a lot of Eagle fans think you're better than Detroit, and I think you would have a shot in that game. But ultimately, I think that's where you need to get to. That's all. I want that opportunity. My team choked, and we don't have that opportunity. But I got to go, everybody. I got to head back to the post office. It used to be at the art museum. I don't think it's there anymore. Drew, I'm telling you, I don't think it's there anymore. It may be at Love Park. But anyway, I'll talk to everybody later. I'll try and hop on Mark's stream if I can, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if the room's big enough for Leo and me. That's Leo's show now. Leo's show. Jojo, I'll talk to you later. Let me know how you're in the comments. Let me know how she's doing, okay? All right, everybody. Peace out. I'll see you tonight at 8, possibly. Don't kill me if I don't. I think I'm going to do a marathon stream tomorrow now that I'm off for 4 days. I think I'm going to go at 1 o'clock and roll all the way through. But we're going to see. Late.